Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I see someone in the chat. Hello. If you can hear me, say hi. We are about to go live. Actually, you know what? I think we're just going to rock and roll even. Hi. Hi, can you see me? Let me know. It's about to go live. It's about to happen. It really do be like that. So the campaign is going to go live in like 2 seconds. 32 seconds specifically. I don't know what you can and can't see here. Oh, okay, you can see stuff. So today is a big day. I've been waiting to do this for ever and ever. Hello, Kristen. Battle Goomis is here. And Crochet Goomis is here. And today we're going to be talking a lot about it. We're only going to be live for probably like the first hour of our launch. But here we go. It's about to launch. It does like this cool little animation, I'm pretty sure. At least I thought it did. Launch. Do the thing that... They told me it does this cool thing. Maybe I have to refresh the page. Maybe I have to hit launch? Do I have to do something on the back end? Oopsies, if I was. Beautiful mess. Beautiful, beautiful mess. I think it's supposed to have started. Let's see the pre-launch page again. There's a bunch of people here. Also, the live stream isn't on here either. Okay. I'm goofing off. What happened? Battle Goomis is live. All right. Hi, hello. Hello, if you're in the chat, say hi. Actually, put an emoji of a... put an emoji of candy. Jules makes fun of me because I always say candy, but I like candy. What's going on right now? Boom, till 10. We're just gonna go for about an hour from now. And this is just gonna be, really, we're just gonna be walking through what this is. I'm very tired because I haven't slept. I did a full I did a full 24 hours. Hi, hello, Tina's here. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, cool. We're getting candy cane or candy in the chat. Thank you. Is the campaign live? Is a great question that I am asking myself right now. It's supposed to be. Hello, can you hear me? It says live, but it's not. Oh, I can hear. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. It says it's live. I don't know why though. I think I might need to email the people and say, hey, project details? How do I make sure it goes live? Oh gosh, you know what's funny? I think I did this exact same thing the first time we did a campaign too. Such a goofball I am. I think there's a big button that says like, go live! Or is it Is it live? I don't know. Hey, if you're in the chat, can you see this? Like, can you see the page? I don't think you can, right? Additional options. Uh-oh. I hate it when I don't do things right. Because it's already supposed to be... Oh, launch. There's a big button that says launch. That's probably it. No. Team. Story. Oh, man. I feel like I goofed up. You know what? I'll check it on my phone. Let's see. It says I'm live. Oh yeah, we're live. We're totally live. Hey, we already have a backer. Hey, we already have a backer. Oh my gosh, we got our first backer. Okay, so it's definitely live. I don't know why it's not live on my thingamabob here. It says I'm live. Oh yeah, we're live. We're totally live. Hold on. Let's just go to battlegoomies.com and see what happens. Okay, there, we're good. Oh my gosh, we got our first backer. Okay, so we got a lot to talk about then, since we are rocking and rolling here. Okay, so, oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about. I don't know where the picture is there, but let's talk Battle Goomies. Okay, so here's the dealio, guys. Battle Goomies is live, and this is a gigantinormous campaign that I am doing for my new trading card game that you can crochet. I'm so excited about it. I have been working on this forever. Not only is it a card game that you can crochet, check it out. I got a bunch of cards here that we can talk about, we can look at. Wait. Is it this one? There it is. Look at these. They're so cool. We can talk about, I mean, we've kind of talked a lot about them during our other live streams. But so let's talk a little bit more about what's going on with this campaign and all the cool things that are going to happen. Hopefully we can get a bunch of support really fast. Hey, we got a second backer. So we've got a really cool thing we're going to be doing for stretch goals for backers. Whoa, we just got a big backer. Oh, and we got a train going. Okay, so this is a cool thing too. We have a train going right now, which means that we have got 3 backers in a row, back. And the longer the train goes, I don't know. I guess it's just a cool thing that happens. During the end of the campaign, it keeps the campaign alive, and it keeps us on the front page. So we want to keep a train going as much as we possibly can. We already got another backer. That's 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. We need to get some yarn here, because one of the things that we're going to be doing during this campaign, you know what? I'll do it later because there's just so much going on. Let's just walk through what is Battle Goomies. Let's start there. Okay, so Battle Goomies is my crochet card game that you can play with your crochet. You don't have to crochet your pieces if you don't want to, but I mean, if you do want to crochet, it's pretty cool. It's a dice rolling strategy card game where teams of these little crocheted critters and guys team up and compete for glory. You use your different abilities with each character. Each character has different stats, different abilities. They're all special and unique from each other, and you use them and manage your resources to try to wind your yarn ball up before your opponent and support your team. It's kind of like if Pokemon and D&D had a baby, but everything was crocheted and it was raised by a Muppet. I'm the Muppet in this situation. I give big Muppet energy. Backer is, what is a backer, asks Natividad. A backer is someone that's supporting this project. So this project is only going to happen if we make enough for the campaign. We're looking to get $15,000 during this campaign. And if we can hit that goal, then this will actually exist. We have got 29 days left to do it. Hopefully we can do it. The more people that support this campaign, the better. And you get a whole bunch of things for supporting the campaign. So let's go scroll down a little bit further. Why do you want to back this campaign now? Well, it won't exist if you don't back it now, to be completely honest. If this campaign doesn't get enough support, then this won't exist, unfortunately. So that's the first reason why you want to back it now. But you also get a whole bunch of other things. You get you unlock new Goomis. So the more we get as part of this campaign, the more stretch goals we can accomplish, and the more stretch goals we can accomplish means more Goomis that we can unlock. We get exclusive rewards that are only for this campaign. You're gonna get, there's so much that we can unlock if we can get to our stretch goals. That's our real goal today, or during this campaign in general. You can also, by supporting this campaign today, you also get a deluxe version of the game. You can get a deluxe version that's only going to be available during this campaign, as are going to be some special cards. They're only going to be accessible for this campaign. That's it. Also, to support independent game makers and storytelling. This is more than just a game. It is a story, but you know what? Let's just keep going. Crochet every card. Every single card that is in this game is crochetable. You don't have to crochet them if you don't want to, but if you do want to, you can. I have video tutorials for every single pattern. There is the book Crochet Goomis. It looks something like this. Wait. This? No, wait. This. There we go. This is Crochet Goomis. My camera is shy. This is Crochet Goomis. It is my book of patterns. There are 51 crochet patterns in this. It's huge. And there's stories for every character. There's this overarching narrative to the entire story of Gumia. And, oh wait, check this out. This is probably the coolest part about the book. There's a map. There's a map. And it's kind of like a Where's Waldo map. You can like find all of the characters in the world in the map. It's super cool. So yes, you can crochet all your cards if you want to, and you can also play with your crochet. So if you crochet your pieces, you actually can use them in the game to get it's something called inspiration. Basically gives you an extra dice to roll during your first turn. Explore Gumia. Look at that map. Look at that beautiful map. Oh, it's gorgeous. Here, we'll zoom in a little bit. Oh, look at how beautiful it is. So all over this map, you'll see a bunch of different things. There's characters all spread out throughout it. We're going to be visiting all of these regions throughout the story of Gumia. Seeing all the characters. They all have little stories. Oh, it's so cool. And here's the really, really cool part. Check this out. So if you look at the cards, here, I'll show you a card on screen too. If you look at the cards, hopefully the camera will stay alive for me. Ah, don't do that. I'm not here. Ah, yes. See that little code at the bottom? Ah, it's kind of hard to see there because my camera wants to fight me. But check it out. See this code? If you look at all the cards, they all have this little secret code at the bottom of them. If you use that code, it will untangle the card on the website. And by untangling the card on the website, it gives you a whole bunch of things, including the crochet patterns. You get the story, you get lore for each character, you're gonna get specialized art. Well, that is if we hit our stretch goals. And we're actually doing pretty all right so far. Let's see, we got 8 backers. Oh my gosh, wow, someone just backed for a bunch. Thank you so much. We're going to be putting everybody that backs today, by the way, is going to be getting a special you're watching the live stream. All right, cool. Jackson, our manager for this campaign, is watching the live stream right now. Hi, Jackson. So as we go here, we're trying to reach different stretch goals. You know, we got to get down to that part. Okay, so each card you can untangle. This is the how to play. Now, I'll give you a quick brief overview on how to play this game instead of going into it in depth today. We will talk about this more in depth and we'll play the game live together. But here's the gist. every card has unique stats and abilities, right? And you roll your stats to see if you can do certain things. So whenever we're playing this game, we're rolling to see if we can get a 5 or a 6 on any dice. If you get a 5 or a 6 on a dice, it counts as successful for that action, and you can do a variety of different things. It's really simple gameplay, but it's got serious strategy that's built into the game. I really wanted to design the game so that it was fun and easy to play for like families with younger kids, but I could still make it really advanced and complicated for me to play with my wife or friends that like competitive games and like to get really strategic with games. I like making strategy with games, but I know that not everybody does, so I wanted to give a little bit of accessibility options for both things to happen. So we have a lot of different options for that. You can add bonus rules to the game to make it more complicated. I like to play with all the bonus rules, but some people just like to play with the bare bones rules to make it really simple. And if you play with those bare bones rules, it's very family friendly. If you play with all the bonus rules though, this game gets crazy. Here's the gist though. Every turn, your Goomy can do one of 4 things. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit here. They can attack another Goomy. They can wind their yarn ball up in the center. That's really your goal for the game. You want to try to wind your yarn ball up, but you're also trying to like manage your resources and do a bunch of other stuff at the same time. So it's kind of a misnomer to say like, oh, you want to wind your yarn ball up. You want to do a lot of things. You can also support your other Goomies or yourself, so you basically can shield yourself and add defense, and if you defend your character, they won't get hurt as bad. You can also unlock special abilities by defending your character, or on your turn, a Goomy can use their special ability. Every Goomy has a different ability. This here is Bigfoot Bobby, and they have the special ability Hug, because he's a nice guy, and so he can heal himself and another Goomy when he hugs. Other Goomies, though, are a lot less kind than that. Some of them do damage to the entire enemy team. Some of them steal points from the other team. So every Goomy is different. Some are a little bit shiftier and sneakier than others. Some are built for healing. Some are built for defending. Some are built for winding your yarn ball. You're going to want to find out all of the Goomy's special abilities and unique things about them, because they can kind of combo up together. So different Goomies can work with each other to unlock kind of special combos that you wouldn't even figure out unless you played a few times, and then you'll find some like combos with the abilities and stuff. It's really cool. Okay, let's start talking about the pledge levels though. If you like this and you want to support this project, there are a bunch of things you can get for supporting the project. Not only is the project going to happen if you support this, by the way, let's see where we're at. Oh, what the heck? Whoa, we just like bumped up to $1,000 out of nowhere. What the heck? Someone just supported for a bunch. Wow, we already have 12 backers on the train. That's crazy. Okay, let's go back down to the tiers here. You can get a bunch of things with these tiers. To start off, you can just get a starter tier. The starter tier, today if you get the starter tier, you're gonna get a booster pack on top of everything else. But in addition to that, you'll get a bunch of other things. First up, the starter tier will get the game. This is just called the starter set for the game. This includes all 51 cards. So it includes every character from the game in there. It also includes 8 secret missions. These are missions that you're trying to complete by the end of the round. That's a bonus rule to make it a little bit more complicated. You don't have to play with those secret missions, but you can. And if you get the starter set, you'll have everything you need to do that. A starter set is everything that you'll need to play 4 players. It really is everything you need to play like 4 players with 2 teams. So 2 teams fighting against each other. You can also play one-on-one. It's actually, I like playing one-on-one most. Anyhow, If you get the starter tier with the game, it'll have everything you need, including the dice, all the cards. It'll have tracker tokens to keep track of your yarn ball. You don't need to have all those dice, by the way, and tracker tokens. You can play this game with digital dice as well, and just like buttons or something to use to keep track of your stats if you want to. But you can just play with the cards basically if you want to as well. But if you get the starter set, you'll have everything you need. You also will get a bonus booster pack with your starter set, and a booster pack is going to include a bunch of rarities. So it'll have holographic cards, which we're going to talk about in a second what that means and why you really want to get holographic cards for this game. It's really, really cool. The booster packs are probably my, that's what I'm most excited about, is the booster packs, because you could you can get holographics, golden cards. It's really, really cool. Anyhow, that's the first of the starter tier. The second starter tier you can get is the book. So you can get the book right away. The book has every pattern, so patterns for every single character in the game. It's got beginner-friendly tutorials, video tutorials for everybody, and the coolest thing I think about the book is the story. It's got a story for every single character and then an overarching narrative to the entire story. So there's this big story about a rip in space twine, and you know what? You're just going to have to get the book to find out more of what that means. But you can get the book, you can get the game. That's the starter tiers. They're only $30. Pretty easy to get going. It has everything you need to get started. And if you support today, you'll also get a bonus booster pack with it. A booster pack has an entire team's worth of characters, by the way. So you can play a game with a booster pack. Well, you'll both need a booster pack, so you and a friend will need a booster pack. But if you have 2 booster packs, you can play an entire game. It's more fun to play with a full starter set, but you can play it with a booster pack, which is really cool too, and build your team and build your deck. It's gonna be cool. Okay, next up is the double bundle. So this is a bundle. Pretty simple, straightforward. You get the game and the book. You get it at a discounted price. They're both a little bit cheaper if you do it this way, and you get that bonus booster pack, of course. Then you can get the big old bundle. Now this is where it's gonna start to get fun. With the big old bundle, you get the game, you get the book, and you get a starter kit. The starter kit is where things are going to get really cool, because in the starter kit you can choose between a complete beginner starter kit, the Bigfoot Bobby easy starter kit, the Flint the Dragon advanced starter kit. You can choose between any of those 3. They make that character, and they come with a special holographic card, a shiny card with your starter kit. So that's what's really cool. You can make the character and you get the specialized card with it too. So it's kind of like a double win. Okay, now we've gone through all the bundles. Now we're going to get to where things are really unique for this campaign. These bundles will be offered after the campaign. The rest of these will not. They are only accessible during this campaign. So if you want to get a deluxe bundle, you'll get a whole bunch of extra. You basically upgrade everything in the big old bundle. You get the big old bundle, you get all the standard versions of everything. You get the deluxe bundle, you upgrade everything. So what does that mean? First up, you get a signed copy of the book. That's huge. I will sign the book for you. I'll even mark it off to exactly who you want it signed off to. I'm really excited about that. I've never really signed books before, so I'm very excited that anybody might be interested in that. A lot of people have been saying that they want the pre-orders signed, so the pre-orders of the book are also going to be signed. By the way, the book you can get early. During this campaign, I'm going to be giving you the digital version of the book so that you can start crocheting the characters early with me. And then if you want to get the book shipped to you early, it can ship right after the campaign's over. So the campaign will be finished, you can get the book in your hands. So that way you can get it by Christmas. The rest of the game, I'm gonna try to get it by Christmas, but I'm not making any promises because, shipping is shipping. I don't know how things are going to go. I'm going to get it as fast as I possibly can. March 27 is going to be our late date of shipping, but I'm really hoping to get it very, very, very much sooner than that if I can. Fingers super crossed with that. On top of that, so you get a signed book, you get a deluxe version of the game. A deluxe version of the game means it's pretty huge. It means you get all shiny cards. Now, we're about to talk about rarities after we get through all these, but essentially, you're going to get all holographic cards in your deck if you get a deluxe version of the game. And then the thing I'm probably most excited about for the deluxe version of the game is the custom dice. You're going to get specialized customized dice with X's and check marks so that it's easier to roll and see if you succeeded or not. You don't have to look to see if you got a 5 or a 6 on your dice. You got a check or an X. It's really easy to play with. I'm really excited about the customized dice. You're going to be able to choose between your colors as well, so you're not going to get stuck with purple and green. If you don't want those, you can also get blue or orange. We might have other colors. Depends how well this campaign goes, really. And then the other thing you get deluxed is the kit. So you get a deluxe kit. Now, if you're new to the Club Crochet world, a deluxe kit are these gigantic kits. Now, I say here it makes 6 or more Goomis. When I say more, I mean it. 6 is very conservative. I'm like, you'll make 6 big Goomis. You can make, I think that the Under the Sea one makes like 16 Goomis because you make a bunch of minis and stuff too. So you make a lot of them. What's really cool about the deluxe kit also is that you get to choose between 6 different options of kits. You're going to be able to visit the different regions in this world. Remember how I talked about that map? Here, let's go up to the map really quick and we'll talk a bit about that. Actually, let's check in really quick to see where we're at. Hey, 16 backers! We are on fire, dude! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow, we are flying. We are flying. Okay. Let's get back to that. We're looking at the map now. Okay, so look at this map. In this map, you're gonna see, hold on, I gotta get a good look here. You're gonna see there's a bunch of different regions as part of this map. There are, let's see if I can zoom in farther. That's pretty good. This over here is gonna be the Woolly Woods. Those are where you start the book. There's a whole story in the Woolly Woods. You meet a frog that's a wizard and a tortoise and stuff. After the Woolly Woods, you go through the Dusty Hook dungeons. That's going to be all these dungeons here. We're going to find the dragon and stuff. You're going to exit there. You'll exit to Mogsby. That's a goblin village over here. A very muddy goblin village. They've got some dirty problems right now that they need help with. But you're going to meet some goblins, some trolls, some ogres. And then you leave there. You come to the Mush-Tapped Jungle. This is a big jungle. They've got a whole bunch of characters in the jungle, including burbs. That's where you're going to find most of the burbs. Now, burbs are actually not Goomis, technically. Well, they are Goomis in this world, but they're not originally from Goomia. They're actually multi-dimensional species, and you're going to learn more about what the burbs are all about if you get the book and get the cards, because if you get the cards, you also get the story of the book. It's a lot. Anyhow, in the jungle, you're going to find a weird one-eyed creature that is very strange, also not from Goomia. There's some kind of mystery that's going on with this giant purple one-eyed creature. So we'll have to learn more about that throughout the book as well. After that, you come to the shores. You get to the Thread Sea. You go to the Forgotten Island where you visit a bunch of dinosaurs. You can visit Stillwell Lagoon Academy. That's this university that's part of Goomia. You can get your degree at Stillwell Lagoon Academy of Careful Knots. That is Slack for those wondering what that spells out. Okay, after the Forgotten Island, you come to the Frilly Frost Fjords. The Frilly Frost Fjords is the tallest point in Goomia, and it's very cold. That's where you're going to visit and meet things like Yancey the Yeti, this secret Yeti that's hidden at the top of the mountain. You'll also find the Astral Cone Observatory. This is this crazy star observatory that is looking at this giant rip in space twine that's floating over Sweet City. So after you come to Frilly Frost Fjords, you're going to go to Sweet City, which is this gigantic city that's popped up relatively recently in Goomia. And you're going to learn more about the mystery of what's going on in this city. Where did it come from? Why has it come up so recently? And why is there this giant rip in space twine floating over the city, and what are they going to do about it? In this rip in space twine, you'll meet a few other characters, some things that are not from this planet, some things that are not even from this dimension. And why are they there? How are they there? Well, you'll learn more about that in the book. But the reason we went to this map right now is because of our deluxe kits. You get to choose between 6 different kits and 6 of these different regions. So you can visit the Forgotten Islands and make a bunch of dinosaurs. You can do some spacecrafts and make some stuff in the Rip and Space Twine in space, aliens and whatnot. You can go under the sea, make whales and some sea critters. You can visit the beach and make things like crabs and sand castles. You can go to Sweet City and make some cookies. There's a mayor cookie in there, a donut, and a bunch of other sweets in that place. And then of course you can go to the Woolly Woods and you can visit the Woolly Woods, make Bigfoot Bobby, make Grant the Rock, make some goblins, make some frogs. And of course with this deluxe kit it also comes with 3 bonus booster packs because duh, you want to get those booster packs. Okay, now after the deluxe kit it's gonna get juicy. It's gonna get juicy after that. Well, let's take a sec. Let's take a look. Oh, 18 backers, 2 more. Oh my gosh. Look at this, guys. We're on fire. We're flying. We're already 10% of the way there. 10%. Okay, if we can keep this up. Let's keep it going. Okay. Next up, we're on to the Ultimate Bundle. Now, the Ultimate Bundle has everything in the Deluxe Bundle, but extra. Right? So not only do you get the deluxe game, you get the deluxe kit, you get the signed book, but this is the big one. You get a gigantic box of booster packs. Every one of these boxes has 24 booster packs in it. Now these booster packs are huge. I mean, you can give those to your friends to have friends to battle with. You can use them to build your decks, to have the perfect deck to play Battle Goomies with, your perfect team. You can collect all the rarities, and what's really going to help you collect those rarities is these 3 special packs. These are called Oops All Shinies booster packs. In these they have only rare cards in them, so they have shiny cards. They've got full art cards, full art shinies, maybe some beyond shinies in there. So those are super duper rare booster packs, and you're going to get 3 of them with your Ultimate Bundle. In that Ultimate Bundle, you're also going to get a few extra bonuses. Bonus baggie of deluxe dice, so you get some extra dice to play with some friends. That's going to be pretty cool. You can get play mats. You get 2 play mats. That's kind of gigantic. I'm really excited to get play mats because it's something I've always wanted to play with, but I haven't used a playmat ever. But I know how cool a playmat's going to be, especially because it tells you kind of like where you get your bonuses during the game. It'll help you strategize a little bit better in the game, and it also has the bank attached to it, so you don't have to use a banker card. I'm really excited about the booster packs. I actually want to start making art for I keep calling these booster packs playmats. I'm really excited about the playmats because I want to start making art for the playmats so you can have like a specialized art. Anyhow, there is one more gigantic tier after the Ultimate Bundle. It is the Legendary Bundle. Now, there's only 10 of these because I can't make this many Goomies. So here's the deal with the Legendary Bundle. Legendary Bundle is for you super duper fans out there. If you think this is the coolest thing ever, well, you can actually put a stamp of your character on this game, because with this deluxe or this Legendary Bundle, you're going to get everything in that Ultimate Bundle. That's going to be the deluxe game. You're going to get the deluxe kit. You're going to get a signed copy of the book. You're going to get that booster box of all the 24 booster packs. You're going to get 6 Oops All Shiny booster packs. That means you're going to get a lot of rare cards. You might get all of them. Probably not. I mean, maybe. We'll see. There's a lot of cards in this though. And then you also get the playmats. But on top of all that, see this in the corner? You get to design a Goomy with me. I'm going to reach out to you. We're going to collect some information. We're going to figure out what kind of Goomy you want to make, and we're going to design it. That's going to include a crochet pattern, rules for the game, specialized art. A lot goes into designing these Goomies. We're only going to make 10 of these designer Goomies. So if you want to get these Legendary Bundle, go for it. There's only 10 of them though. So if you want to get one, you can design a Goomy with me. And then on top of all that, I'll also crochet you a Goomy. I'm going to hand crochet you a Goomy if you get one of these legendary bundles. You can choose the Goomy. It can be the Goomy that you design. It can be a Goomy from the collection. And I will hand crochet it for you. I'll even do it on a live stream if you ask nicely. And yeah, the legendary bundle is pretty much everything. Okay, let's talk about what it means to collect them all though. I've been talking a lot about these different Goomy cards and all these different characters and all this other stuff about it. But in the starter set of Battle Goomies, there's 51 different cards. That's going to be this set right here. So here, let me switch cams real quick. This one. So that's going to be this deck. This is a starter deck of the game. These are all the starter characters. In the starter deck, you're going to get every single character. So it has all 51 characters. The reason we did that is because what was really important to me is I wanted it to be pay to play. Here, I have it down here. Play to win, not pay to win. There you go. That's how I say it. I want you to be able to play the game as best you can, not pay your way to get the best cards. I don't like that idea of having to like buy a bunch of booster packs so you get the best card ever and you never win. That's not fun. I want there to be strategy. I want you to have to think about winning, not just like have the perfect card to win. That's one of the things I really don't like about like Pokemon, for example, is that you just like can get booster packs and get like a super strong character and then beat everybody else. I didn't want that in this game. I wanted it to be play to win, not pay to win. So that being said though, I wanted there to be collectibles. I really like holographics. I like super rare cards and stuff. I think that's really cool. I just don't want it to be required to win the game. So the way we're doing that is there's going to be a starter set of this game. It has all 51 cards. It's got those 8 additional secret missions. It's got all this other stuff. But if you want those rare variants, every card has 4 variant versions of them. Here, wait, let's go down to those variants and then we're going to come up to this untangle your cards and tell you all about what that means. But actually, you know what? Let's talk about untangle your cards first and then talk about the other one. You can untangle every single card. So when you get these cards, they have these little codes at the bottom. You untangle those codes. When you untangle them, it gives you those crochet patterns. Every 5 cards that you untangle gets you a credit that you can use on any pattern on the website. You also get extra credits in booster packs. But then in addition to that, they give you extra content. So it gives you lore about the character. You learn about the character. You can get deep lore about the world and like where did dwarves come from and things like that. You can get art. So you get wallpaper art. I don't know if you can see it right now. No, I don't think you can see it, but all my wallpapers here are all Goomy wallpapers. So every character has their own wallpaper. There's iPhone wallpapers. There's also going to be other kinds of art included in it. And then maybe music, but we'll see if we can get to if we can unlock music. That would be the coolest thing in the world. So anyhow, you can untangle each of the cards. Every single card has a different content, or at least that's what we're trying to get to. Let's go and talk more about that. So there's 4 different variants of the cards. First up, we got common cards. These are going to be your basic cards that are going to be available in the starter set of the game. We've kind of gone through that. Next up, we're going to have the shiny cards. These are those common cards, but they're shiny. They are holographic. They're all pretty and shiny and fun to look at. They also have their own unique untangle code. What we're hoping to get here is we're hoping to reach stretch goals. If we can get enough stretch, this is going to be a backer stretch goal. So we're going to talk more about stretch goals closer to the end of this live stream today. But basically, if we can hit a certain stretch goal, we're going to unlock a very special things for every one of these variants. So you get this shiny card, you use your untangle code, you get something special for it. At least that's what we're hoping to get to. So anyhow, that's shiny cards. Those are going to be basically think of these as uncommon. They're not you're not going to get a bunch of shiny cards, or you're not going to get a bunch of shiny cards really easily, but they're not as difficult to get as rare cards. Rare cards are full art variants. So they have a completely different art. Well, a lot of times they have different art. Sometimes they have the same art. Sometimes the art lines up to make a bigger picture too. So rare cards are super fun. They're full art too. So the entire card is art. There's no borders to it. It's all art. Rare variants, I'm hoping to untangle here. Here's a little sneak peek. What I'm hoping to untangle, if we can get enough backers, is we'll untangle the art. So that's where you'll get that art that you can download, is if you get rare variants. After rare variants are shiny rare variants. So these are the rare ones, but they're also holographic. So on top of all that, they're holographic and shiny. Crazy. If you get those shiny holographic cards, those ones are gonna have a really stupid, cool untangle reward. So if you unlock those ones, well, okay, we don't know if we're gonna get to this this stretch goal, but let me just tell you what it is. If we can get there, I think we need like 500 backers or something like that. If we can get that many backers, what you get with the shiny rares, or maybe it's 300. It might be 300 backers. Anyhow, if we can get that shiny rare, those shiny rare ones, we'll get a short story written by a friend. A friend of mine is writing short stories for these. That is, if we can get to this campaign big enough. But hopefully we can get it big enough and we get these shiny rares. Hi, Jimbo. Jimbo says hi. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. Hi. Okay. Hold on. Jimbo wants to say hello. This is my best buddy, Jimbo. Yes. Hello, buddy. Hello. I've been staying up all night. I'm doing an all-nighter right now, and so he hasn't gone to bed. He's just been sitting up with me, so I think he's kind of sleepy, and so am I. So we're gonna finish up this live stream, and then we're gonna take a nap, and then we're gonna wake up, and everything's gonna be funded, and we're gonna be freaking out. Okay, let's get back to it. Shiny rares. Beyond shiny rares, we're hoping to get some ultra rares. These are gonna be gold cards or special cards that are like crazy rare. There's sometimes, in some cases, there's only going to be one of these. There's actually, if you reserved the game, there's a super ultra rare card that you can get for being part of this campaign. We'll talk about that in a second though, under the add-ons. Okay, so after that, more to come. I'm hoping to have more cards, more characters, stuff like that. Okay, a little bit about me. If you have been watching this live stream this whole time, and you don't know who I am, that's kind of crazy to me. But hi, I'm Louie. I have been a crochet designer for 20 years. I have created Club Crochet. That is we say it's like a subscription service for crocheters, but it's really just a big club for crocheters. We have a bunch of patterns. We do fun events. We come up with cool projects that utilize crochet, like a trading card game or a board game. Yeah, Club Crochet is awesome. On top of that, I've also made 2 games already. I've made Lava Run. That's our previous... Hi, buddy. Okay. Yes, hello. It was very attention-y. Lava Run is our previous game. That is a dinosaur board game where you're helping a dinosaur escape a volcano. It's a much more classic board game, and it's actually an add-on on this game too. So we'll look at that, at the add-ons in just a moment as well. And then there's Stitch, where you can craft. That's my first game that I ever made. I would say that's kind of in beta, super beta mode. I love that game. It's really cool. It's kind of like if Warhammer and the Muppets had a baby, it would be Stitch, where you can craft. Anyhow, those are some of my past things that I've made. I've made a whole bunch of other stuff on top of that, and now the Goomis on top of everything else. Okay, shipping and timeline. Shipping, the only thing I want to say here, you can go through this to get details, but the one thing I want to say here is that shipping is paid for after the campaign is done. So once the campaign's done, then you pay for shipping. So just a heads up about that. Also, shipping is going to be different based on where we're at. We're trying to get fulfillment centers in different countries so that it can help be more affordable, because shipping right now from the United States can be a little rough. So we're going to be doing our best to get that a little bit cheaper for you by getting fulfillment centers and stuff to kind of make it more affordable. Okay, the last thing we want to talk about is stretch goals. Now, this is a hope. Hopefully we can hit these stretch goals. What I'm trying to do with the stretch goals, because I really like stretch goals. I think they're really, really fun to try to reach these different goals. So here's what I'm trying to do. what I thought would be fun. Hi, Jimbo. Jimbo, I know. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're only gonna go till 10, and then we're gonna stop the live stream. Jimbo really wants to go to bed. I know, buddy. Okay, there are 3 types of stretch goals during this campaign. I thought it'd be fun to make a bunch of different kinds of ones, so that way we could try to succeed in different ways. The first one, pretty straightforward, funding stretch goals. These are stretch goals that are related to the amount that we raise during the campaign. Our first goal here is going to be funded. If we get this funded, we have an unlock. I've got a special secret unlockable that we can get if we can get our funding. Hopefully we can get that today, and if we do, I'll have an update for you with what this special achievement is. Hi, Jimbo. Oh my gosh, he's so attention right now. Okay, that's the first type of stretch goal. Those are pretty straightforward. These ones also untangle special rewards for pledges. So for example, one of these is going to be a booster pack that comes with everything. So like if we hit that goal, every single thing will get an extra bonus booster pack. We'll also get extra special dice and things like that. So it just kind of like adds to the materials, makes the materials better, or it like gives you extra things for each of the pledges. Next up is backer goals. Now this one's my favorite of these goals, is backer goals. This is basically how many people can we get backing this project. The more people we get backing, the more things we get succeeding. I'll tell you right now, the big stretch goal here that we're trying to get to for backer goals is 1,000. If we can get 1,000 backers, huge. That's huge. We have a huge reward for 1,000. I'm really hoping we can get to that. But our first goal is just at 300 backers. So if we get to 300 backers, we're going to unlock something. What these are, this is where we're going to unlock those untangle things. So everything that we get will untangle something special and bonus. That's if we can get to 300 backers. We're also going to do something fun with these backer goals, where every single person that backs the campaign, I'm going to crochet something and you're going to get a stitch. So we're going to do a stitch for everybody that backs the campaign, and we're going to make a sun with that. So the sun is about 1,000 stitches. We do have goals past that, by the way. I don't know if we'll hit it, but hopefully we do. But yeah, everybody that backs the campaign is going to get a stitch for one of this little sun, and then by the end, hopefully we get enough people supporting and we will make a sun with it. I just think that's kind of fun. Okay, so that's our backer goals. That one is the one I'm probably most excited to try to get to succeed. And then the next one is our community goals. Now this one is just fun. I'm going to be releasing these pretty regularly throughout this campaign. These are goals that we can achieve by just doing things. So for example, our first one here is 1,000 Instagram followers. If you want to go follow us on Instagram, you can follow, it's at the Goomis. Follow at the Goomis, and if we can get 1,000 people following, we're going to unlock an achievement, and we're going to unlock a goal. These are going to be different, actually really special rewards. All these rewards are kind of different from each other. Things like new crochet kits as part of your choices. So you can, right now you can choose between Bigfoot, Bobby, the Dragon, or the starter kit for the standard crochet kits. If we get a good community goal, we'll unlock a different kit for that. We'll also unlock new Goomis. So there's going to be ones like, if we vote enough during the campaign, we'll unlock a special Goomy that we can all vote on, and we'll unlock a new Goomy to add to the whole game. So there's going to be a whole bunch of cool rewards like that. But again, our first one is just get 1,000 Instagram followers. That's it. 1,000 Instagram followers. I think we can kind of do it. I think we're at 300 already, so we're already at a pretty good start. Here, we'll go ahead and open it up and see. Yeah, we're already at 309. So go follow at the Goomies right now, and it'll help this campaign get started right off the bat. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, or I guess the last things I want to talk about today, is some pledge levels. So let's go through these pledge levels again. We talked about them really quick, but let's just power through them. We got our deluxe bundle. I would suggest, honestly, if you're thinking about getting this, I'd suggest a deluxe bundle. I think the deluxe bundle, it comes with everything. I'll sign a copy of the book for you. It comes with the deluxe version of the game. It's going to have a lot of stuff included in it. Plus the deluxe kits. that's where you're going to get everything that you really want, is in the deluxe bundle. If you want to go above and beyond, get the ultimate bundle, and then you'll get that booster box, and you can share it with all your friends. You'll get mats so you can play with your friends. The ultimate bundle is really for like people that really have a big family that want to play with this and stuff, or just think this is really cool and they want to try to collect all of the cards. Ultimate bundle's a good shot to get like most of the cards, at least for the first starter set. After that, we're gonna hopefully have new unlockables and stuff after that. And then we have just our basic bundles. We got our big old bundle, our double bundle. We've got the starter options, so you can get just the game by itself. You can get the book by itself. And then we got that huge legendary bundle where you can design a Goomy with me. No one has gotten the legendary bundle yet, but a bunch of people have gotten the game. Let's see. Hey, a bunch of people have gotten the deluxe bundle. One person has gotten the ultimate bundle. Thank you, whoever that is. That's crazy. And then 8 people have already gotten the double bundle. Wild. But yes, deluxe bundle is what I would get if I were you, but you do you. And then, of course, there is one small bundle. That's just going to be a booster pack. So if you want to just get your booster pack, you get a crochet pattern. Booster pack, you get a print and play version of the game, so you can print it out from home. That is also an option here in the team booster packs. Okay. The last thing we want to talk about today is going to be the add-ons. So these are going to be some special things that you can add on to your order if you want to. There's a whole bunch of different add-ons, and I'm probably going to add more things into these add-ons later on too. But some good examples of add-ons, there is a Bigfoot Bobby exclusive promo card. This was available as a reservation bonus for $3, but now it's $5. You can get this Bigfoot Bobby card. This is the only place you can ever going to get this. So it's super rare in that case, in that way. It's like the only way you're ever going to get it is during this campaign. So if you want to get that promo card, that's how you get it. There's also a booster box you can get. There's booster packs you can get. The game, Lava Run game. Hey, look, 2 people have gotten Lava Run. That's pretty cool. You get a whole nother board game with this. Lava Run is also, I think I'm going to be able to offer Lava Run as early shipping too. So if you want it as a Christmas gift, I think we're going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to figure that out how exactly that's going to work. But yeah, I really want to do early shipping options for certain items if we can, so that we can get Christmas shopping out of the way for some people as well. You can also get an extra copy of the book. You get a starter crochet kit, the extra copy of the game, a deluxe kit, and then a baggie of dice. You can get extra dice with your game if you want. Yeah, okay, I think that's everything there. Let's see where we are at. Oh, there's also community leaderboard. This is however much you comment. Actually, if you're watching this right now, go like these posts. I found out that if we want to get this campaign rolling and getting like a lot of support and stuff, we want comments, we want likes on the page. So go to these updates. I'm going to be posting these updates pretty regularly with just like, hey, we've hit this funding goal, or hey, like check out this fun information about this character. We have some special unlockables that I'm hoping to get to that we can do updates for. Anyhow, during these updates, please like these updates. Give them a like. More likes we get on these updates, the better. Also comment on these updates. If you look into these updates, at the bottom of the update, there's going to be a little special thing. So there's something right here, like I'll say to comment with an emoji of some kind. If you comment with an emoji, I'm going to give you a special unlockable. I'm going to comment and send you a special code and thing like that. So anyhow, comment, like these posts, check out these, and then probably the coolest part about these updates is we're actually going to be voting on the game itself. So let's see, where do I find our most recent vote? That one's pretty good. You know what? We'll look at this one. This is a great example. Which version of Walter the Frog do you like best? So I'm doing full art versions of all the cards, but I haven't finished all the art yet. It's still being worked on. So if you have feedback on this art, this campaign is your opportunity to give your feedback and put your stamp on these cards and stuff, and actually like give your feedback, which is kind of cool. You know, I feel like that's pretty rare to have something like this. So here's a good example. For Walter the Frog, which of these arts do you like best? Do you like it all magical and zoomed out? Do you like it magic with eyes sparkling? Or do you want it no effects zoomed in? Or do you have a completely different option and you don't know, you have a different idea and you want to put it in the comments? So those are the options there, and then we see whatever gets the most votes, and then I obviously put my 2 cents in there, and then we make a card based on what you guys wanted. So we're going to be doing those throughout the entire campaign. Okay, that's about everything I wanted to talk about today. We already have 20 backers, pretty crazy start. I'm hoping to get more than that, but 20 is a pretty good start. Thank you so much for everybody that already has supported and checked out this campaign. We obviously have a long way to go, so please consider supporting. Even more so, please share this with someone that you think might also like it. Go check out my Instagram and like this video, share the posts with people. The more we can get this out into the world, the better it's going to be for everybody. So please consider supporting. Thank you so much for supporting already and being here with me. I really appreciate it. You rock. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. You know what, while we're at it, actually, let me go ahead and check those comments, because I've been chatting so much I haven't even talked about the comments. I am on a weird page that's not letting me see the comments. There we go. Do we have any questions? Number 10, Audrey, you were number 10. When you can, you will get the game. Very cool. Thank you so much. Yes, campaign ends September 30th. Yes, and if you back at any level, it will help, especially with that backer goal of trying to get, we're trying to get 1,000. If we can get 1,000 backers, it's going to be huge for us. So that would be really cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much again for watching. I hope you enjoy the campaign. I'll see you guys probably again on Friday. We'll probably do another live stream. We're going to be doing these live streams pretty often, playing the game or crocheting the characters from the game. So I'm very excited about that. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I will see you very soon. Yeah, let's keep the campaign rocking and rolling. Pasta la pizza, happy hooking, and stop. You hang up first. Oh my gosh, you're making me blursh. No, you're making me blursh. No, you hang up first. Okay, bye.